All right, good morning everyone, and welcome to a reset routine with me. This morning we are going to hit a quick workout. So as you can see, I'm drinking my pre-workout. I love the Rocket Pop flavor by Phorm. It is the absolute best. And this morning we're just hitting a quick bike workout. So I love just doing cardio on days that I'm feeling super low motivation and don't want to lift. So I did about 30 minutes of cardio, and here I'm just trying to pump out the lactic acid from my legs after the fact. So a nice little cool down. And then I like to stretch it out. So sometimes I stretch beforehand. I'm kind of bad and I don't always do it before, but I definitely need to stretch my hips out after I bike because they get super tight. And then on days that I'm resetting, usually it's after a long trip and I get really overwhelmed because I just have so much to do. And honestly, it's not possible to do everything in one day. So I sit down and I start writing out the items that I want to get done that day. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I did not do everything on this list, but I definitely just brain dumped onto the paper, so it made me feel a whole lot better to have all my thoughts out. And then I just make a quick protein shake because I'm starving after that workout, and I use collagen and my Vegan Power Pro from Phorm. Those are my favorites to do after a workout for protein. And I mix that with some almond milk, and then I go ahead and do a little dance and chug a lug. So here's my list. I want to unpack, start laundry, go to church, grocery shop, get my nails done, make the bed, fold laundry, meal prep, relax, make dinner, and clean out the fridge. I'm gonna tell you right now, not everything on this list got done. So first we're gonna unpack. I went on a ski trip to Montana and I had so much stuff. So I went ahead and unpacked everything and started putting stuff away. And then I planned out the meals for this week. So this has been game changing for me when I sit down and actually think about, okay, how many dinners do we need? Am I gonna meal prep for lunch? If so, what am I gonna eat? And I write all that down, and then I start looking for the ingredients that I need. I think it's so interesting how we can just order our food online like this. And I really, when we move into a house with some land, I want to get to a position where we can have a little garden because I feel extremely disconnected from all the food that I eat. So after I make my list and start checking it off to get all the ingredients, I place my order and I wait a couple hours to go pick it up. Ta-da! And we unpack it. As you can see, a lot of fresh foods, a lot of meats. I love just planning and being able to get exactly what I need in a week. And here is all the produce that we are going to use this week. I'm making an Asian inspired lemon chicken dish that I'm going to be using veggies with to go on the side. I'm also making a salmon al pastor that's super good. I really recommend that recipe. And then I'm going to make some buffalo chicken meatballs as well for meal prep, and a soup. I made the most amazing soup. I'm gonna link the cookbook that I've been using below if you're interested in trying it out. So after that, I open up the fridge and realize that I have so much stuff in there that I have to get rid of that is from the week prior. I try to eat everything that I can, but honestly it's just impossible for me because I am still not really good at getting exact measurements of what I need to eat and being able to not overbuy. So as you can see here, this makes me really sad, and we're just gonna have to clean out the fridge though. And then I replace the trash bag, and Luke is taking out the trash like the amazing person he is. So we have a ton of dishes, as you can see. Yep, that sucks, that sucks. I hate doing the dishes. And I go ahead and start cleaning the dishes because when the sink is filled with dishes and it's kind of overflowing, I get a little bit overwhelmed, and I need to do that first and foremost. So I popped on a YouTube video, started watching it, and just knocked out the dishes as fast as I could. And then I started cleaning out the fridge. The fridge can get super grimy, so I really recommend cleaning it out at least once a month. That's the rule I follow. And then after doing that and putting the groceries away, I go upstairs and make the bed because I haven't changed my sheets in like over a week. So I go ahead and bundle those up, start stripping the bed so I can get started on putting some fresh sheets on the bed. Fresh sheets are literally my favorite thing on earth, and I really recommend investing in a good pair of sheets. I have 2 sets of sheets on deck always because I hate when I have to come home and I realize that the sheets are in the washer and I have to dry them, but I really want to go to bed. So if you can, I recommend getting 2 sets of sheets so you can avoid that at all costs. And I've been really into just the white sheets lately. And then ta-da, made the bed. And then here I'm trying out these new pillows, and I was gifted them by Marlowe. It's a pillow company that is started by the owners of Brooklinen. So I just got this new pillow. I sleep on my side and I also sleep like a corpse, and I actually am partnering with the makers of Brooklinen, who also have created Marlowe. They've spent like 7 years researching this pillow and the technology that goes with it. So basically it's adjustable. So I just opened this, so it's still fluffing up a bit and it's gonna like decompress from being wrapped up. But you can literally zip it to be firmer or more plush, which I really like because some days I like to be like engulfed and some days I like a firmer pillow. So this pillow is made of cooling infused foam and it has some breathable mesh, and I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes. Honestly, shopping on the Marlowe site is amazing. I use Brooklinen sheets. It's gonna be fitting that I'm using the Marlowe pillow. If you're interested, you can check it out using the link below. I do have a 10% discount for you guys. So right now I think they also have a sale going on. It's like a buy more, save more sale. So if you buy 2 to 3 pillows, so if you get one for your bed, you know, matching pillows, you get 25% off. And if you buy 4 or more, so you get 40% off. If you use my link, you'll get an additional 10% off that sale already. I definitely am going to let you know if I recommend, and I'm really excited for the adjustable nature of it. I am just so excited to go to sleep tonight because Luke and I are exhausted. So after that, I go downstairs and I get started on cooking, and I love just listening to some smooth jazz or classical music or stuff that doesn't have words on it necessarily when I'm cooking, so I can just turn my brain off, and then I go and attack my husband. After that, I start getting to work. So I actually really love cooking. It's a way for me to wind down at the end of a long day and kind of just turn my brain off and do something that's a little bit more autonomous. So I'm using my hands and getting carrots all over the floor. And I really just enjoy making things with my hands. That's a huge thing. Is sometimes when I'm on my laptop all day at work, I get really anxious because, I mean, everything's super virtual and I don't really love that. So being able to do something with the physical items in front of me has been so refreshing, and I really enjoy it. And I've been using, as I mentioned, this cookbook. It is so great. It is The Comfortable Kitchen, 105 laid back, healthy, and wholesome recipes by The Defined Dish. It is so amazing, and I absolutely love these recipes, and you can easily cater them to fit any kind of diet that you have. So I'm dairy free, and I was gifted this book by one of my friends for Christmas, and it has just changed the game. I'll probably do 2 recipes from the cookbook a week, and then I'll do 2 just basic recipes of maybe salmon or some kind of protein in the oven. I also just toss veggies in the oven and make it really easy on myself, like I'm doing right here. This is like a sweet potato hash that I just put some onions in. And as you can see in the oven, I also have the buffalo chicken meatballs. These are amazing. I'm gonna link the recipe below. And then I ruined my nails that I just got done, which sucks, but I get regular polish because I don't like the way S&S tears them up, and gel just makes them even worse, so I don't even mess with that. Then I start crossing stuff off my list. Then I take my vitamins. I usually do this in the morning or in the night. I honestly just don't have a preference. I use the microfactor packets from Phorm, and then I also do the hair, skin, and nails and the omega-3s. And Then at the end of the night after we've eaten, I like to lay down on the couch with Luke and just eat an ice cream sandwich and enjoy watching some TV and relaxing before the week ahead. And then when I head upstairs, I wash my face. I love using CeraVe. That's my favorite face wash right now, just the foaming cleanser. And then I have this Clinique toner that I use every once in a while, and I wipe my face down with that. Then I'm using this Naked and Thriving Prevent face oil. I really like it so far. I'll let you know after I finish the entire bottle how it goes for my face, but so far so good. I read really good things about it and I ended up buying it. Rub that in and just try to smooth my face out. And then I brush my teeth with my charcoal toothpaste. So these are the two toothpastes that I use most frequently in the mornings and at night. I'm gonna read a little bit. Right now I'm reading Wrong Place, Wrong Time. Oh, I don't remember the author, but it's like a thriller. It's an interesting concept. So far it's pretty entertaining. So I recommend if you just want an entertaining novel to read before bed. Hello everyone, this is future me, and this was a reset routine with me. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'm actually editing this vlog as we speak right now, but resetting is huge for me, and it can look as huge as a whole entire day of resetting, or just a couple hours just doing some laundry and unpacking and just be with myself and trying to get my stuff together, because it gets a little crazy sometimes. But sorry, my husband's like doing some stuff upstairs. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of lifestyle content, routines, and I also like to do a lot of vlogs. So if you want to keep up with me more often, or just hear me chitter chatter every once in a while about what's going on in my life and what's on my heart and such, feel free to subscribe. And I also am decently active on Instagram, and I love doing just like random stories all the time about just funny life occurrences, so feel free to follow me on there. I know that it seems like I did a whole lot today, and if you are looking to reset your life, or you're overwhelmed, or whatever you might be doing that is making you seek out this kind of content, just know that it takes one step at a time. Whenever I get super overwhelmed, my resets don't always look this beefy. Sometimes it's literally just one of the many things that I did, like getting groceries, and that's it. I don't even clean the fridge out or anything. I just get the groceries and I say, okay, that's what I did. So my advice to you is just start. Take one step, and that step is more than you did before, and then you can add on to that, and don't take on more than you can actually handle. So the classic saying, don't bite off more than you can chew, because you're gonna choke. And the last thing you want is for these kinds of routines to not be sustainable. In my point of view, I feel like this kind of routine should be a sustainable routine that you can do whenever you need to reset. And what you can also do to not overwhelm yourself is create a priority list. So, you know, let's say you just got back from a really long trip, or you just had a really crazy week at work and you just let the house go, because we've all had those weeks. I typically sit down and I say, okay, what is stressing me out the absolute most right now? And then after I figure out, okay, these two things are stressing me out a lot. My laundry's crazy and I have no idea what's going on in the fridge, but something is definitely growing in there. Then I tackle those two things and I see how I feel. And sometimes I don't even go past those two items, and I just kind of move on with my day and relax and try to reset with my body. Because a lot of what you see online is resetting your house and your life and your clothing and your food and the blah blah blah, but the true reset comes when you feel rested, when you feel happy and content with your mindset, and when you feel ready to take on the week ahead. And I encourage you to find the balance between being productive and doing things that actually reset your surroundings, but you have to be able to reset your mentality and just how at peace you are with yourself and your situation and everything that you have going on. You want to be able to have a good mindset about it. So I actually myself am doing a very small reset today. It's like a quarter of what I just filmed in this video. I'm gonna do some laundry, and then I'm gonna do some laundry. That's literally all I'm doing today is laundry and maybe a little bit of dishes because I have a clean dishwasher that I have to put back up. But other than that, I'm gonna read a book that is by the same author of A Flicker in the Dark. I'm gonna link it below. I think it's gonna be really good. It's her second book ever, and her first book, A Flicker in the Dark, was so good. It was like a true crime thriller kind of thing. And I'm also editing another vlog that is being filmed at the same time that you're watching this. Like this video, I'm wearing the same outfit and I'm the same person as the vlog that just went up, I think yesterday or the day before, for when you're watching this. So I don't know, it's kind of crazy. But the reason I'm saying this is I'm choosing to do one item today because that's all I can give. And I'm going on a nice long walk and I'm gonna read. That's what I'm gonna do to reset with my mind, and it's gonna be good for my soul. So when you watch these videos, take them with a grain of salt. Do your priority items that are really stressing you out, and then do something that resets your mind. And I know that if you have kids, or if you have a crazy work schedule, or if you just have a really demanding life, that can be really hard. But trust me, you're so much more productive and you can give so much more of yourself when you pour from a full cup rather than a cup that's half empty or just has one little drop in it because you're about to lose your mind. I know because I've been there. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you guys later. And if you like this kind of content, again, don't forget to subscribe. Bye, friends.